And we're live. Hey, welcome to the TTA. This is Forlath coming to you with Preacher and Dion as FN9 Fenna and Detective Novak. We're tonight we're going to take a stab at Free League's new product, Blade Runner role-playing game. I kickstarted that thing. I was going to say something else. I kickstarted it. Just got it a couple weeks ago. And yeah, it looks great. I love the game system, the mechanics. Seems very similar to. I'm sure there's a name of their engine. I can't remember what it is. I think it's similar to the one they use for the Aliens RPG. But yeah, how you guys doing? Dion, Preacher, you guys good? Volume okay?
Oh yeah.
Levels okay?
Yeah, everything sounds good.
Just asked. Judge Wolf says it sounds good. Hades is requesting a copy of our licenses. Don't worry, we're going to retire him later. We'll talk about that off screen. That's not something we want to show.
Everything's licensed. Everything is licensed. Twitch, don't cut any of it. It's all licensed. Okay. All right. So, yeah. You guys ready to get going? You ready to start?
Does it still sound low, Kyle?
What's sounding low?
You just said I'm low in audio.
Nothing you have to adjust for, Lath. You might have to boost his output just a tad. Because yours is just off of the Skype audio, so you might have to button his up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, baby. Check, cash, money order, Eagle card, food stamps.
Anything else? Is that any better? Or is he still low?
Say something. Oh, yeah, he says it's good.
Something sounds much better, he says.
It sounds much gooder. Much gooder.
Okay.
Mucho goodero.
Cool. All right. Let's kick this bitch loose. Off. Sorry. Off.
Right.
Off.
Don't be kicking bitches. I'm playing the
Sorry.
bitch.
Sorry. Okay. Intro scene. Our first case. Case file 01, Electric Dreams. This is the city of Los Angeles. Hold on, let me find place.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Okay, Fina. You're on patrol. You receive. I've given you a heads up about this already, but you receive a handout from Deputy Chief Holden. Let me pull it up on the screen for you. Let's see.
And Game Master, Deputy Chief, excuse me.
Deputy Chief.
Go ahead.
Deputy Chief, you have music that you were gonna play too. Not trying to throw much light on your lap. I just want to make sure you're not forgetting stuff.
Yeah, you can't hear the music?
Hey, I got music.
Oh no, I'm not even in Forge or Foundry.
Wow. Wow.
That's because I'm at a noodle bar. Don't you guys worry about me at a noodle bar, okay?
What a loser.
Hey, can the viewers at home, our television audience, can they hear the music coming off of Foundry? And I can't see what they're saying.
He said both players are lower than GM in volume.
I'll boost
Here's a
change
slight
that.
bump in it. He said here's a slight bump into the beat from the music.
All right, I can bring that up.
Do I click on this Forge link? Is that what I'm clicking on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just clicked the one that you invited us to and it brings it up. I didn't know how to do it any other way. It's not
Okay.
pinned.
All right, that brought me down
launched
as well. Wait, no, I'm still a little low. A little higher. Is that any better?
Listen, JW, don't make fun of him. He had to run all this through his big fancy system that he runs his 8 tracks through, okay?
What's he saying? I can't see what he's saying.
He said, is this music on a CD?
So that means he can hear it. I'm still louder, aren't I? I'm still louder than you guys. Say something, preacher.
Something. Words, phrases, things to say.
Okay. We should be pretty close.
Yeah,
Are you in yet,
sound pretty
Dion?
good.
I am doing that now. Sign in. Ever.
Okay, Fenna. FN9 Fenna. So,
Fenna, yep.
can you? Oh, did you see the? Can you see the handout?
I do. Orders issued, Deputy Chief David Holden. Locate veteran Blade Runner William Novak, currently on leave. Bring him in for emergency briefing. Tends to go off the grid when leave. Can be found in the streets of Sector 5. Novak might object. No, it's not an acceptable answer.
Alright, I'm in.
You're in.
She said.
Okay.
Didn't feel it.
Yeah.
And we're changing. So, it's taken you a few days, Fenna, to track him down. You think he might be a bit problematic, but in the end, you know he'll do his job. You're on your way to Little Tokyo. That's where he was last spotted. How does that look? Is that beautiful? I think it must be beautiful, right?
Looks
Oh
good.
yeah, it looks good.
Looks great. Yeah. Bueno. Bueno.
Okay, Novak, tell us about yourself.
Well, right now I'm I'm sitting at the noodle bar, talking the gutter talk to the locals, just minding my own. A relic from the old days and the old ways, pre-prohibition. I quit the force, after the blackout. It brought out the worst in the city. I only returned after a not-so-subtle reminder from Commander Bryant that I had debts to pay, cash, karmic blight. But it's pretty surreal, if you ask me, run alongside these reps. I've looked into the eyes, and enough of them knows there's more to these new models than they actually get credit for.
You're sitting at the corner of a noodle bar, your favorite local. You're looking at the local news sheet. Tell me if that comes up.
It does.
Can you see the whole thing, or do I have to scroll it?
No, I can see the whole thing.
So, Fenna, tell us about yourself.
So, I'm a rep, lead negotiator, interrogator, and manipulator for the Rep Detect unit. I kind of do like what seems to be more the grueling work: infiltration, espionage, murder squad, assassinations. All that stuff's kind of what I do. I feel lucky to work this job. I enjoy the role that I serve in making people's lives and the whole city better, even for replicants. And I wouldn't trade this job for anything, and I would gladly die for this team and the greater good as a whole.
So, FN9 Fenna, you come up on Novak's left shoulder. You place a hand on his shoulder. What do you say?
And we would have. Do I know him, or is it just one of those like I've seen him in passing kind of things? Like, what's our relationship as far as
the latter? You've never partnered with him. You've never worked a case with him before, but you know of him. You know his reputation in the unit, in the department.
Okay. Okay. And my job is just to try to find him and pretty much bring him back in, right?
Right now, as far as you know, that's it.
Okay. So I would walk up to him, and I would like initially just walk right up to him, kind of brush his shoulder a little bit, order some noodles myself, and sit down and look at him. Do you know who I am?
So when he brushes my shoulders, on my right hand I have my chopsticks eating my nudes. Once he sits down and he kind of says, "Do you know who I am?" I kind of bring my left hand into my jacket pocket here, and I put it on my my PKD, my 5.223 blaster, and I just kind of point it at him in his direction, and I turn and stare at him.
Is this how you greet friends? I saw that.
We're not friends. Who are you?
My name's Fenna. I work for Reputech. I've been told to find you, to bring you in. We need you.
You need me. Who needs me? You or Commander Bryant?
Bryant. I don't know much more than that. I've just been sent here to get you. Are you gonna go willingly?
And I kind of look at her. I'm sitting there for a second.
You have heard of her,
You-
and
Have
you
I?
do know, yeah, and you do know she's a replicant.
Okay, that was gonna dictate what I just said next. You're not gonna let me eat in peace, are you?
I mean, I'll gladly let you finish your meal. Hell, I just ordered my own.
Because I don't have a choice.
Look, I don't want to be here any more than you do. They said they needed you. They sent me. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what we're doing, why we're even going. But apparently it's something important. Brian asked for you specifically.
I suppose you're taking me to the tower.
I'll follow you to the tower. Taking would imply that I would have to handcuff you. I give a smirk and I eat my noodles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at that comment, I'll just finish my food
Okay.
and
well,
then go willingly.
Okay. You guys head back to headquarters. Let me see. I got a brief rundown on this, don't I?
And Bryant, he was from the old days too, wasn't he?
Yes, he is.
He was in the beginning of the 1982 one, I think. Running a VK test.
Yep. So hey, okay, I found the blurb. Los Angeles, May 2037. Toxic rain is pouring down over the city, where gigantic buildings dwarf ancient skyscrapers. Lights from huge billboards flash across the streets and wipe across the crowds of pedestrians in Sector 5, Little Tokyo District. The White Dragon noodle bar is crowded with customers. Sitting on stools, slooping their food out of bowls, veteran Blade Runner William Novak is amongst them, enjoying a few days of hard-earned rest and reading today's Independent Sentinel newspaper. Okay, so, Fina, Novak, you leave in the spinner. You're gliding through the rain-soaked city between massive skyscrapers high above the street bustle toward the LAPD tower. Circling down, you exit, and you soon find yourselves down in Holden's office. So, you're in Deputy Chief Holden's office. Ceiling fans churning the smoke-filled air. The aging Holden, wheezing from the synthetic lungs he got after being shot and nearly killed by the replicant Leon Kowalski 18 years earlier, speaks to the player characters. Sorry, screwed up that bit. Let's see.
I wonder if it had to do with talking about a tortoise. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't like being.
Right. Sit down. Enough of your lip, Novak. We have an urgent situation. Last night there was a shooting in Sector 1 in a sordid little place called the Snake Pit on Nightclub Row. 2 Nexus 9 Blade Runners were there. Serials number LH3793 and SN9 Codenames Leah and Sandor. Maybe you've seen them around. Anyway, Sandor was shot dead, and Leah is now missing. We have no idea where she is. And he shows you handout C and D.
So, What is the relationship that Novak has with Holden?
They're both old school, but basically, Chief Holden's sick of his shit. But he's
I thought so.
yeah, but he keeps him
Okay.
around because he does his job. He does it well. So this is Leah.
Not all of us can be great. Holden. Same.
She's currently missing, and this is Sandor.
So that's Leah. Yeah.
Sandor.
He was a messy little puddle on the floor of the Snake Pit nightclub.
When did this occur?
This happened 3 nights ago. We're already behind the 8 ball here, boys. Sorry, no offense. If you'd been a little bit easier to find, Novak, we'd be further along in the game.
There was a reason for that. I didn't want to be found.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Now, Leah and Sandor, they went to the Snake Pit to investigate suspected Nexus 8 activity. But we don't know if that's what triggered the shooting. According to local cops at the scene, witnesses said there were human supremacists at the Snake Pit last night. Maybe that had something to do with it. We just don't know. I guess we'll read all about it in that sleazy tabloid, Kill, tomorrow. You need to figure this out, and fast. I have the brass breathing down my neck on this. As you know, the Nexus 9 replicants were approved for use on Earth just last year, and mistrust against the reps is running high. If someone is out there killing and kidnapping Nexus 9s, we need to find them and stop them fast. Add to that, the Wallace Corporation is pushing us hard on this. Their business depends on this new breed of replicants, and anything that jeopardizes that would be a major blow to their bottom line. They're letting us run this investigation, but have offered their assistance. Their PR manager, Quell, is expecting you at Wallace Corp HQ to tell you more about Leia. Play nice with them. I mean it. You can play this one any way you like. Split up to cover more ground if you need to. I don't care as long as I get results. And fast. You have the full resources of the Rep Detectors unit at your disposal. Sandor's body is being processed right now down in the crime lab. Of course, you can check the LAPD mainframe for personnel files on Sandor and Leah and any Esper footage of the Snake Pit last night. Maybe you'll get lucky. I've uploaded to your Kia all relevant information that we have so far. Now get out of here! So, a couple things. The Kias, I think of them like Pit Boys in Fallout. They keep you pretty much in contact with each other. If you separate, it's not like standard RPG where one of you have to leave the room. It's basically what one of you knows, the other knows, unless you specifically send me a DM saying, I'm keeping this to myself. And then we'll play that if that comes. One thing you will be asked, expected to do, is upload any information you get on this case every night. It's up to you whether you do it or not. If you have 2 points, 2 different types of points. There's humanity points and there's promotion points. You upload, you gain promotion points. You don't upload for any good reason to protect someone, to make somebody's life easier, you gain humanity points. These promotion points and humanity points, they'll come up during the game. A lot like Star Trek, Dion, Adventures, where you had the 2 different type of points counterbalancing each other out.
Yeah.
So, you have a number of leads that you can follow up. Do you need me to go through them, or do you think you already have a plan?
Real quick, just to let you know, since you're not watching the chat, Turg dropped an equipment drop for you, Deputy, and he said the chief has a special surprise, or has a surprise for one of the boys, or girl. Since Fenna.
Okay. Thank you, Turg. I'll bring that in.
And as we're leaving Holden's office, I look at Novak and I say, "Sorry about the Bryant lie. I knew if I told you Holden was looking for you, you wouldn't come."
I see we're off to a trusting relationship, Fenna, but I'm sure you heard him. We don't matter. The bottom line at Wallace Corp, that matters.
Is there anything different?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, real quick, so we have the nightclub, sector or Snake Pit, right? Snake Pit.
Yep.
We have to meet with the PR manager Quell at Wallace Corps. And then you'd said I was trying to keep up with the typing.
Okay.
Talk about like the.
I'm giving you your
office
list of
or-
options. I'm giving you your list of options, but don't make a habit out of it, or it's going to cost you promotion points. There's the IRT crime lab in building. You can get an autopsy report on Sandor. There's the LAPD mainframe. You can access Leah and Sandor's personal files and search the Esper database for images. They've got cameras everywhere these days. There's the Snake Pit, the scene of the crime. You've got Wallace Corp headquarters, where you've been ordered to go and meet with Quell. There's Leia's apartment. She's missing. There's the Kill tabloid office. The publisher, Jill Schuyler, is a known member of the human supremacy empathy movement. You know this, Novak. You and he have run into each other in the past, and the results weren't pretty. The memory lab, or street assets. Okay, that's you can reach out to. That's like that's a game mechanism where you can reach out to like your contacts on the street.
Okay.
There's one other thing. There is a clock that starts ticking right now. The day is broken up into 4 shifts. You've got morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Going anywhere, that's going to take you 1 shift. Okay, you go downstairs and check the Esper and the data banks. That's going to take you all morning. You're then going to be in an afternoon shift. For every 3 shifts, you need 1 shift of downtime. Whether that's hanging out at the noodle bar or going back to your place, unless you have a skill that says you don't need it that often. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So, clock starts now. What do you guys want to do?
Fenna would like to go to LAPD mainframe. I want to look at those cameras.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with her for the moment.
Mainframe it is.
Kind of like how this module gives you like a huge plethora of places you can go. Like it's not just like one or the other.
It's not linear either.
Background screens and maps
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, the towering LAPD headquarters houses the LAPD mainframe and the Esper wall. To use these to retrieve meaningful information, the player characters need to make a tech roll for each piece of intel. The LAPD mainframe is a vast archive of criminal intelligence containing detailed records on all past and current case files, dossier on all recorded persons of interest in crimes from past investigations. The mainframe can be accessed remotely via the player character's Kia units, but spending a shift on site gives an advantage to all tech rolls. The Esper wall is the nervous system of the Esper network, the ever-watchful surveillance network, constantly recording video through the city's countless Esper cameras. The wall has impossible computational powers, processing endless amounts of data across innumerable sources and feeds. Access to it is restricted, however, meaning it cannot be accessed remotely, and even using it on site requires the player characters to put in an official request. So you go down to the mainframe. That's no problem. They let you right in.
So I immediately want to be searching through the cameras and see if I can spot Leah or them like in the actual like what time they went in and what time they came out.
That would be the Esper wall. You'll have to submit a form first. You'll have to wait a shift before you can gain access to it.
Wait a shift. It's government bureaucracy.
Yeah, they never want anything here. They never want to help you with anything. They certainly want you to help them with everything, huh?
Sounds like we need to make our requests here and then start
maybe head downtown.
You can though use the mainframe while you're here.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll put in the escrow request. We'll put that on a buffer and get the paperwork and bullshit going with that, and then yeah, we'll do the mainframe. You need me to tech roll that or what?
Yeah. That's under stats.
Got it.
Could you attach
Oh,
Novak
yeah.
to my game room? My
Oh,
guy real
yeah,
quick?
didn't do that. I did
Yeah.
that earlier for.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did that
Preacher.
for me yesterday. You didn't do that for him.
Yeah, and so your camera shots, Fenna, what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking in the club, out the club?
So initially, I just want to see what time, like when they showed up, and then I want to see, like once they go in, I kind of just want to watch their path and who they talk to, essentially.
Okay. So that'll be his request. My request will be going backwards on the tapes or the cameras to see if anybody so basically, and this might have to come after. Yeah, it's gonna have to come after anyway. I at least want to get the cameras outside in the block area of the snake pit as they arrive right now.
Okay. You've submitted the request. In the mainframe, first thing you see, Fina, is you find a performance report for Leah. Hold on, let me pull that up for you.
Do you need me to make a tech roll also?
If you're going to
For
use the
my request?
mainframe, yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, for the cameras at least that would be mine.
That is handoff.
The symbols.
The eye is the success.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I believe,
I
right?
just didn't know what the little origami little horse symbol thing.
So, let's see. Yeah, rolling a 6 or higher is called a success, and it's marked with the eye symbol. And then if you have roll 10 or higher on a single dice, it counts as 2 eyes. So you'll see that.
Yes.
And what was the origami?
It looks like if you let's see.
I read all this stuff yesterday and then I completely forgot. Literally did.
I think it has to do with stress. Let me double check. Let me find it.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Okay, so yeah, it has to do with push and roll. This is called push and roll. Let's re-roll any dice. It doesn't show the result of 1. You rolled a 1, which is the origami symbol. So that looks like it actually is a point of stress. But replicants, they work differently from humans, is what I'm seeing here. And correct me if I'm wrong, Deputy. But he didn't push, so he just rolled a 1. Does that still count as stress?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so that's what comes up for you, Fina. This performance on Leah. What is it you're asking the mainframe specifically, Novak?
Sorry, I was deleting a free promotion from Dacia M1F.
Oh man. Oh.
I think that might have been a Nexus 6 model. We retired it. We retired it. Don't worry. So my specific request was simply looking for the cameras. So once,
Yeah, you'll have to wait on that one. That'll take a shift.
yeah.
That's the Esper wall.
Yeah, that was to look at cameras as they arrive in time before that from the area. So.
Oh yeah. You don't have to roll a tech roll for that. That was just us putting in the request. He was doing the tech roll for the mainframe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a specific question.
Yeah, so then I can just ask you then, right? I'm just looking for... Well, I want to wait to see who they're talking to before I really start looking at camera footage, I guess, beforehand.
Okay, so you've got this far. You guys can both see this, right? The performance report on Leia, right?
No.
It's not up anymore? Okay, hold on.
No, I can't see it.
Let me put it back up. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've come downstairs. You've submitted the report or the access request for the Esper wall, and you've pulled up Leia's report on the mainframe. This is morning shift. What do you guys want to do now?
She was suspended and recalibrated
Yep.
after she failed her baseline test twice.
Ugh.
She went back to the service. What is today's date, real quick?
It
You know
is.
what today's date is?
It was on that newspaper. Where's that newspaper?
Oh, I just closed it. Hang on.
It is the 19th of May, 2037.
Okay. So we can't figure out any information about like is there any like in-depth like more in-depth stuff about like the baseline test failure and all that stuff, why the failure happened, things like that?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
I assume the failure of the baseline test, was the reason she was suspended.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Do we have one of those for Sandor as well? Yes.
Spotless.
Thought we had one for Sandor too.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
his performance report is spotless.
Mm.
Okay.
You were looking at his data file. You can pull that up.
Yeah. Inception date 17 February. Function combat liaison. Okay. So everything looks good on him as far as that goes. There was something else I wanted to look at too, and I can't think what it is now. Anything you want to look at, Novak?
Is there any in the mainframe? You said that they were there on a specific investigation for Nexus 8.
That is
do
correct.
we have any information on that investigation?
No, it does not. Other than what Holden told you. I can recap that again. What was it he said? Yeah, they went down the snake pit to investigate suspected Nexus 8 activity.
Okay.
You do discover the Nexus 8s. They were created without a shortened lifespan, and that created a pushback and civil unrest, which eventually led to societal collapse, well, partial collapse, and the blackout of what, 2023, I believe it was.
I think that's what it said, yeah. Will you note down, Deputy, that Alpha Wolf sent a bonus die for somebody to use?
Yeah. We do have a bonus die and an equipment drop now.
I got it.
Nice.
You guys let me know if you want when you want to use the bonus die. I'll find a
Okay.
someplace to insert the equipment drop.
I think I'm good as far as mainframe goes, unless I can. I can't think of anything specific that I would want to know. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I suppose for the time, something else comes up.
Where do you want to go next? You want to go?
Let's you want to see what the autopsy reveals, and then we can.
I was
go
gonna
with
say
the
we
post-
we should go crime lab, and then we'll do the autopsy report. We'll see what that's going on, and then
My thought is hit the crime lab, then the snake pit, and then go see this manager. That way we have at least as much knowledge as we can to use with or against her.
yep, I like it.
Okay. So you head down to the. Let me close this. You head down to the RIT crime lab. On your way down there, you're now entering the afternoon of day 1. And you're on your way down there. You get a call, Novak. On your, is it a Kia? Yeah, Kia.
Yeah.
Deal.
You're getting a call.
Ring, 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 ring.
So I answer that.
Can telemarketers?
Yeah.
Is this Detective Novak?
Who is this?
No, this is Patrick.
Detective Novak, this is Quell from Wallace Corporation. I believe your chief has already told you that we are expecting you. I'm expecting you at Wallace Corporation headquarters for a chat. When's your ETA?
I'm aware of our scheduled chat, Manager Quell. We'll get there when we get there. We have some other items to take care of first.
Detective Novak, any delay will not be well received by my superiors or yours. Don't forget
Well,
that. Click,
Oh, I understand that.
and the line goes dead.
I look over at Fenna. What a doll.
You enter the IRT crime lab, or the home
Okay.
of Coco and Biscuits. Biscuits is the LAPD official cat. Not real, of course, but still a favorite.
Bet you it was expensive.
Actually, the rumor is that Coco built Biscuits from spare parts.
Oh,
Mm.
all right. All right. So I guess we walk up to them, or to Coco.
I feel like there was something in my I walk up to the cat actually first, and start like petting the cat.
Coco looks up. Ah, Detective Novak. Ah, Fenna. It's good to see you. Good to see you both. I'm very busy, as you know, but I always have time for you. How can I help?
We want to check out
Here,
your cooling
Victor.
board, boss.
Nasty affair. Nasty affair. Right. Sanders' body's over here. And he takes you over to the fridge.
As I leave the cat, I would like pull a little, like some sort of a snack out of my pocket and feed it to the cat. Seeing as how I have my own cat that I like quite a bit, I keep snacks on me for animals.
Give me a roll.
What kind of roll you want? What you want, man?
Let's see.
Whether you get clawed or not.
Empathy? You want an empathy roll?
Give me a... Give me a manipulation roll.
Manipulation. Roll it. Ooh.
Biscuits follows you along as you walk over to the
Oh.
refrigerator, brushing
Is
up
it
against your
purring?
legs, purring.
I kind of tap on my shoulder. I just kind of look down and tap. You see this cat jump up and like land on my shoulder, and I just walk around with this cat.
Coco walks up to the bottom drawer, pulls it open, and there you see Sandor's body.
I kind of look over at Fenna and look at the cat and say birds of a feather. And Judge Wolf subscribed 17 months.
Yeah, we don't like that guy.
You let him talk to you like that, Judge Wolf? So, tell us what you know, Coco.
Well, he pulls back the sheet. You see that there's a large hole in Sandor's chest. Gaping, I think it would be the appropriate word.
Gaping.
He said that
Whoa.
Coco says Sandor was shot point blank with a large caliber weapon. The bullet went right through his chest and has not been recovered.
You know what kind of round was used or what kind of weapon, Coco?
I won't know unless I get a hold of that bullet. If you happen to come across it, bring it to me and I'll let you know.
Does the wound itself just tell you it was a handgun?
A large caliber weapon. That's all I can tell right now, Novak.
You have time of death on this?
This is what? Today's the... What did we say it was? Today's the 19th?
19th.
This was the evening of the 16th. Approximate time of death, 22:30 hours.
Let's see. Would any of my previous knowledge, doing infiltration, murder squad, assassinations, things like that, would I be able to look at the wound and make an educated guess as to a caliber or a weapon of some sort?
Give me a medical aid roll.
Rolling. Yes.
You think it was a handgun?
So yeah, I would relay that. I would say saw a rep torn apart with one of these once. My best guess, and I would just name the handgun that I think, and kind of just put that out there.
Well, if there's anything else I can do to help, I'm always happy to.
Did Sandor come in with any property? Anything you turned in? Was turned in with him?
Just his regulation pistol, his badge, some spare change, his Kia. That's it.
Would I know on a Kia, would there be any sort of history that we can look through on that?
It would have been uploaded to the mainframe.
Okay. Note to self. Get the Kia. Hang on, he just lost audio.
Who lost audio?
Breach did.
Says he's muted.
He's muted, but he must not be able to hear us.
Oh, crap. No. Is it a problem on our end? Do we know? Wait, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I hear you as well.
It doesn't sound like... It sounds like it's on his end.
How's it looking for you now? Any luck?
He's doing a testes.
So you guys see it when I jump around, right? If I jump away from the screen, do you see it?
What am I seeing? The cat?
What do you see now? Oh no, that's good.
Oh, I see your Twitch screen. So yeah, remember whatever browser you have up, since that's pulling from your browser window, it's gonna show up there.
Okay.
So you'll want to go back to the map.
Duly noted.
It's a me issue, not a you guys issue.
Oh, wait, we can hear you though.
He can be heard in the stream, but we can't hear him in Skype.
Jesus. Okay. All right. We'll just presume you're walking along, Fenna. Where would you like to go from here, Novak?
Yeah, I heard him for a second. He's unmuted now. Say something there, Pops. I was going to ask Coco if there was anything else found about the body that was strange aside from the giant hole in his chest. Like, you know, is there any sort of other wounds or anything like that that could be seen, or that was found or located?
Let's see. Give me a roll. Give me a medical aid roll. Oh, better yet, give me an observation roll.
Oh, that hurts.
No, nothing. Nothing else to report, Detective Novak.
Did the stiff have clean feet? Asking for a friend.
Clean feet? Well, I suppose we could check, couldn't we? Opens the drawer out all the way. Shoes have been removed. Feel free to check for yourself, Detective.
I'll take your word for it, Doc. Let's just check. All right. So, what time did the body finally come to you, Coco? Was it how long after its death?
The investigation needed to take place first. Coroner was on scene. I was not the attending. It got to me. I was called out of bed. I was here around 2:30ish in the morning on the 17th.
Okay. What do you say, Fenna? We go down to the snake pit?
Yeah, we can do that.
There he is.
Hey, he's back.
I heard you.
So you hear us okay? Everything good, Fenna?
Yeah, it's not an audio issue. It's my headset. Like I can talk, I just can't hear you guys through my headset.
Oh, did it die? Like a
I'll,
battery? Somebody forgot to charge their batteries?
I'm fixing it right now. I'm in the process of fixing it. So you guys can continue on. But yeah, I'll get it squared away in a second.
Okay.
For now, I'm actually listening to the stream on my phone, so I can hear what you guys do. That way, I'm still up on it. But yeah.
Did you try pulling the USB port out of the back of your head, Fenna, and plugging it into your headset?
I try turning it off and turning it back on again.
All right, so then I'm good to go to the snake pit if you are. Fenna, I think you gave me a thumbs up, so.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Okay. We'll take our nice floaty car down there.
Okay. You head out to the car, and you get another call on your Kia.
Who is it?
Wallace Corporation, head office.
I'm ignoring the call.
Been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Does it go to voicemail?
It goes to voicemail.
Wonder if it's gonna be old Quell again. Wonder where I'm at.
Okay, hold on a sec. And you head down to Snake Pit.
All right. Up at the top for the map on Snake Pit, if you right-click, click Activate.
Ah, getcha.
There we go. Gracias. All right. So this is the Snake Pit.
Oh, hey, I can hear you guys now. What's up?
Hey, welcome. Come on back. Water's nice.
Yeah. For whatever reason, my headset does this weird thing where if it has a firmware update, it just completely shuts off until you update your firmware.
So, the Snake Pit.
Midstream.
This variety club is infamous for its strong drinks, 5-star entertainment, and sordid history. Back in 2019, one of their performers was retired on the street, later revealed as a fugitive Nexus 6 conspirator behind the infamous 2019 Tyrell Corporation murder spree. Owner Taffrey Lewis spun the infamy into free publicity, running his sultry club into a sensation. The pit still attracts the best stage performers around, mostly because half the audience works at the nearby agencies. This is currently an active crime scene. There's a police line outside and a small crowd of gawkers.
When we show up, we'll just kind of stand there for a second, looking around at the crowd.
And this individual walks up to you while you're standing there.
Why does my gut feeling say this is going to be Quell? But who is this? Do I recognize this person?
He just comes up and says, I saw the whole thing. I saw the whole thing. I can help. I can give you eyes on the prize, right there when it happened, information, officer.
So I kind of pull this person aside, kind of glance at Fenna, and tell her to join me, and ask him his name.
My name's Styles. I saw it all. It was horrific. I won't sleep for days.
Styles, what'd you see?
I was a guest of the club, and a brawl erupted when some replicant haters started jeering at Iris, the N9 dancer up on stage. It was awful. It was awful. Jill Schuyler, that Kill magazine hack, he was in the crowd. Then there was a commotion and a ruckus. I heard gunshots, and Sandor was dead on the floor. That was his name, right? That's what I heard one of the officers say.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Did you see who did this?
I'm sure it was those replicant haters, officer. I'm sure of it.
Right. Did you see which one?
Not exactly. Not as it happened, but, smoking gun and all that. I'm sure it was that Jill Schuyler. That guy's a menace and a scumbag.
So he was in the crowd. What were they doing? What was Jill doing?
They were throwing things. They were throwing their drinks at Iris. The poor girl.
She stay on stage? She got off. She leave stage?
She went backstage, I think. I don't know. I haven't talked to her. I kind of know her. I'm kind of a big fan.
You're a fan.
I'm kind of putting her through college, if you know what I mean.
All right, well, somebody's got to do it.
So I'd be looking around outside, just kind of walking the ground, seeing if I can see anything that maybe got missed in the initial investigation.
No, there's not too much
conversation going on.
There's not too much to see really out here. The crowd mood is kind of mixed. There's definitely some angry glares, and then there's just some gawkers. They've got nothing better to do on a Tuesday night.
Were you with anybody else, Styles? Sorry.
So I would actually walk up to Novak while he's talking, just kind of like tap him on the shoulder and be like, hey, I'll be inside. And then just kind of walk on by.
Can you move that counter? Can you move that token?
It says, hold on. Yeah, I can move it. Yeah, I can move
Okay,
it.
cool.
I collided with a wall.
Ooh, watch that wall.
Yeah, watch out for that wall. Now I disappeared. Where'd I go? Now I don't see the token. It just gone.
Okay, that was a neat trick.
It's pretty cool, wasn't it?
How'd you do that?
Style points.
I have no idea what you just did, but here,
Some old David Blaine stuff right there.
I'll give you another one.
Oh yeah. Let's walk up here and see what it does. Huh.
How many men's does he have left?
Yeah. So yeah, I can't walk in there. Like it tells me I'm colliding with a wall. If I try to
Can
drag it
you
in
unlock the door? Click on the door.
I don't. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, there is.
There's no button for me to click. I can't see it. There's not a door for me to click.
Oh, okay. They're open. Sorry.
You guys see a door? I don't see a door.
I only see the door on the stream. I don't see the door in the game though.
Gotcha. Okay.
It might have to do
Interesting choice.
with sight. I don't know. Did you have sight activated on us or?
Yeah, I do. Actually.
Because my character just disappeared too.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't see any of the lights or any of that.
Really?
Do we have vision? Do we have vision scores or like do you have stuff typed in?
I've got. What's this? Try that. What does that do?
Oh yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Now I can see all kinds of pretty
Now I
stuff.
can
I got
see
2
myself.
tokens. Look.
Look at you.
Where was the
There's
other
two
one?
of you.
Oh, okay. Let's get rid of one of them. Now, is there a fog? Is there the?
The fog of war?
Yeah.
No.
No, I can
Yeah,
see
see.
every room. I can see every person.
It doesn't matter at this point, but it would be good for the future if I could hinder that. What if I do this, but do that?
You can reset fog of war like you should see over on your sidebar. Go to the what is it? I think it's the light bulb. Yeah, go to the light bulb. That's on your drop down menu.
Hold on.
Just exit out of that.
Yeah.
Before laughing.
No, it's
and
the,
over here on the
it's-
left side, there's a light bulb there. See
Oh,
that?
You
yeah,
go
yeah,
to
yeah, I see
make
it.
your.
Yeah, click that. Click the light bulb, and then you should see a cloud pop. Or there's a cloud right there. A little cloud icon. No,
the trash
it's right above the trash can. That's the reset fog of war. So it's anything we wouldn't have seen beforehand. You'd reset for the stream essentially.
Okay, so like right now, what can you see?
So I know that there is a person there, and I can see that there's a person back here, and
So it looks like we still pretty much have full vision.
yeah, I think it's because we've already seen it. So whenever he resets fog of war, it's just showing stuff we've already seen.
Okay.
Either way,
I'll mess with it.
We'll
But
mess
yeah.
with it later. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
get it later.
So yeah, I would walk in, just be kind of looking around. So the Sandor was shot outside, right?
No, inside.
No, you shot it inside? Okay. So I would walk in and I would be looking around for what he was shot, where he was shot, just kind of in that area. Who is this person that's in the middle of the room?
Well, you'll have to go talk to him, but this is what you see when you walk in the door.
A good-sized turkey buzzard. Oof. Damn, would they shoot him with a handheld 10 gauge?
Right?
Jesus.
Now, one thing that's important to know, these crime scene photos, this is a crime scene photo. That is what you see. So look for potential clues. That's all I'm going to say.
Fenna's gonna go over there and start smoking all the used cigarettes.
That's what it is. I'm gonna start breaking around butts, and I'm gonna roll up, get my self-roll kit. I'm gonna put about 5 cigarettes together.
Okay, we're going to cut back to you, Novak. What are you doing?
I'm still with Styles, styling and profiling.
Styles Morales. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Styles, where were you standing inside the in the club when this happened?
I was just, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away from the stage. Like I said, I'm kind of a big fan.
I get it. So was when you were standing in Sandor and this guy, and he got shot, was he behind you, or were you in?
Yeah,
or
they
was
were
he
sitting.
in front of you?
They were sitting on the. Yeah, no, he was behind me. They were sitting on the stools at the bar.
And have you seen Sandor in this bar before?
I don't think I have.
Recognize his face?
I don't think I do. I don't think I did.
See anybody with him?
Yeah,
Did it look like anybody with him?
yeah. I think maybe he was talking to the owner.
A female? A male?
Male. Taffy Lewis.
Anybody else with them?
Nah, not that I saw. No.
What the conversation? Did it look like it was friendly? Did it look like it was heated? How did it look?
I was, my eyes were, elsewhere. I had other interests, as you can imagine. But nothing that really caught my attention, except when the shots rang out. Well, actually, before that, when Gel and his, thugs started throwing stuff, obviously I was looking that direction. But then the shots, yeah.
When all the hubbub started, the commotion with what you're saying is Gel. Did it look like it was directed all at the stage, or did it look like some of it might be directed other places on the floor?
No, it looked like it was directed at the stage. Now that I think about it, that's why I looked back there, because I was watching the stage, saw this happen, all the ruckus, and then someone threw a bottle over at the bar, and it hit a window, not a window, a mirror, and that's when I looked over there, and that's when I saw your brother in arms there, Detective.
Did you see through the bottle?
That is one of Gel's. One of his thugs, one of his crowd, one of his gang. I wouldn't even call them a gang. They're just thugs. They're punks, troublemakers.
Remember how many of them there were?
Half dozen, maybe.
You can, if you want to shift back to Fenna for a second, I'm gonna try and think of a few more questions.
So as I'm looking around, I'm really searching the floor, looking at. I mean, I see the blood splatter, and I mean it's a huge splatter. Does the person do they walk up to greet me, or do I have to walk to them?
Okay, well, let's cut back over there. He sees you come in, and he walks over to you. Detective?
Why does it keep moving that token? Okay. Anyway.
Detective? Where are you going? Detective, come back.
I've got two tokens again, and every time I go to move one, it like shifts me over to the other one. Anyway,
hold on, let me get rid of that. Why is that still there? There. Okay. I'm the owner. I'm the proprietor. I'm Taffy Lewis.
Taffy Lewis. Good evening. What can you tell me about what went on here?
What? There was I don't know. Things got rowdy. It happens. There was admittedly there was a group of human supremacists. They were cheering my N9 stage dancer Iris. Joe Schuyler, the publisher of Kill Magazine, he was the one who was riling everybody up. Yeah. What do you want to know?
What did you say the name of the man was that was riling everybody up?
Yeah, that publisher, that scumbag publisher of Kill Magazine. Joe Schuyler.
Oh, Schuyler. What can you tell me about Jill Schuyler?
I've already told you, detective. He's
he-
a shyster. He
Is
plays
he in
on.
here often?
Not really. Not really. I think he came in here just to cause trouble.
Do you have anyone with him?
Yeah, he had some of his buddies. Group of punks that he hangs out with.
How many?
I don't know. A couple, a few. Like I said, they were throwing bottles at that poor girl. I don't know. And then
You have any idea as to why they would be targeting this girl specifically, or was it just a coincidence?
no, because she's an N9, of course. You should know that.
Sadly, I do. What caused this man to be shot? Do you know the man in question that was shot?
Not personally, no. I've since learned from your colleagues that he was a fellow detective. That's about all I know. Look. All I want right now is to be able to reopen my club. Okay? I'm losing money. Every day I stay closed, I'm losing money. I still got overhead, I still got bills to pay, and nothing's coming in. Everything's going out. So, can we just wrap this up, please?
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. But the more cooperative you are, the better off we'll
I've
be.
been very cooperative. You've kept me shut for 3 nights now. I pay my taxes. Come on. Cut a guy a break. I'm an honest businessman. Look, I like your kind. You're welcome in here. I always try to support the N9s. So how about doing something for me in return?
We're doing what we can. Rest assured, we are doing what we can. Do you have any camera footage?
Yeah. But your colleagues already took all that.
And as I kind of break off and start looking around as he's kind of talking to me. Do you know of anyone that would have wanted to harm any of these detectives other than these supremacists?
The detectives? No. Like I said, I didn't even realize they were detectives.
My game of trying to play stupid here is not working. He's a smart man.
Look,
I think we should be able to get you back up and running in the next day or two.
Look, I'll tell you, all right? They smelled like cops, okay? But they just stayed at the bar, just observing. They didn't really talk to anyone, except for me, briefly, when I greeted them, until the brawl broke out.
Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. Like I said, I think we'll be able to wrap up here in the next day or so. Just be patient with us, and we'll get you back up and running as quick as possible.
Of course. But look, I can tell you, I didn't see who pulled the trigger. I don't really care. I just want the business. No offense. I just want business to, my business to reopen. That, things got chaotic when the brawl broke out. There was a loud bang. When the smoke cleared, Sandor was bleeding on the floor. Panic erupted. People ran to the door. And I called the police. But I've already told your colleagues all of this.
If it's all in the report, then you've done right. I thank you for your time. And so I actually want to look around one of these back rooms. I just kind of want to walk past the main floor. Do I notice anything? Obviously I've seen the big blood splatter on the floor, but is there anything that kind of sticks out to me? Can I do an investigation of maybe some nooks and crannies, see if I could find a anything that would kind of give me more of an idea of what kind of weapon was used and.
Let's see. Give me a. Let's open this up. Give me an inside roll.
Good job.
We do like that. Rolling good tonight, boys. We take those.
Yes, we do.
The mirror. You think you see something? Like in the middle of the mirror where all the spiderweb breakage seems to center around.
It doesn't look like a bottle hit it, does it?
No. You go up and take a closer look.
Yep.
You take a closer look. You get right up to it. You're looking at a caseless caliber .44 bullet. The exact same kind that you guys use in your blasters, in your regulation blasters.
Do I?
But you might want to confirm. That's your guess. You might want to confirm that with Coco.
Yeah. So I wait until the proprietor walks away or he's not looking or anything like that, and I I would pull out. Obviously, I probably have some sort of like gloves or something like that, just something to put on, or or grab a napkin from the bar or something, and I would pull that out, wrap it in a napkin, put it in my pocket, if I can.
A couple shards of glass fall out when you do that. Smash on the floor, make a large noise. Nobody cares. You're successful.
Is there now that I've kind of done a pretty good sweep of just the general area, I'm gonna walk kind of these back rooms back here and kind of peer in and look around, see what I see as far as like, just kind of walking down the hallway here and kind of peer into these various rooms.
There's a woman in one of the dressing rooms.
So I would like kind of open the door and sorry, and kind of.
She looks. Hold
getting
on.
dressed or what?
She looks scared. She's sitting there in a dressing gown and she's chain smoking. Send you.
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm Detective Fenna. Are you okay?
Hold on. Can you see this?
It's Iris.
What did I say? Did I say Iris? I didn't say anything,
No.
did I? Oh, you're just
my guess.
That's your guess. No, it's fine. It's fine. Who are you? Who are you? Does Taffy know you're in here?
I just spoke to Taffy. He gave me free rein to look around the place.
Well, where's your badge?
I would produce my RDU badge, and kind of not even flick it, just actually hold it out to her and allow her to look at it as long as she'd like. I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm not here to anything like that. You're safe.
What can I do for you, officer?
What is your name?
Iris.
Iris. You work here, obviously.
I'm a dancer here.
long-
Yes.
How long have you been here?
5 months.
Do you like your job?
Do you like your job?
I love my job.
It's a job.
That's fair. Tell me, Iris. Well, you seem to be a bit nervous. What's going on?
Well, you didn't talk. Taffy didn't tell you. there was a cheering crowd, and then there was a fight, and then I ran off stage, and then there was a shot, and then there was panic, and that poor man was dead on the floor.
Did you see who started the fight? I know you were on the stage, so you probably had a good view. Yes.
Yeah, there was a pale man who a tall pale man. That's really all I know.
Had you seen him before?
No.
A tall pale man. Can you give me an approximate age? How old do you think he is?
You humans are hard to gauge. Oh, sorry, not you, but humans are hard to gauge between the ages of 30 and 50. He was somewhere in there.
Tell me, did they throw anything at you? Were they heckling you at all?
I was the primary target of their hatred. They're just the rage. They were foaming at the mouth. They were so just. It was terrifying.
I understand. If anybody understands your trouble, it's me. Did you say that you had already come off the stage by the time the shot had rang?
Yes.
Do you guys have security here at all?
Just taffy. It's normally not needed. This was unusual. Isn't that what your department is for?
Well, you figured an establishment like this that would deal with beautiful ladies such as yourself would have some sort of a security to take matters like this until we can arrive, right?
You have to talk to Taffy. I don't know about these things.
I wouldn't expect you to. I don't really have anything else to ask her. Yeah, I would more or less just be kind of like trying to get her to kind of settle down, trust me a little bit, and then I would want to know what she thinks of Taffy, what kind of vibe she gets from him. You know, is he a pretty good person to work for, or is he kind of sketchy, or does he do kind of some nefarious stuff?
He's not my best friend, but he's fair. I don't suppose I can ask for anything more from a human.
So, with our Kia units, can Novak hear all of the stuff that's going on, or like you said, it was one of those things where like everybody hears everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But he's also engaged in a conversation of his own with
That's
this
true.
guy outside. What are you doing, Novak?
I was getting ready to finish up with Styles here. Is there a way I can get a hold of him if I need to?
I'm not really on the net, but I come here quite often.
So there's no way to you don't have a communications, you don't have a phone, nothing like that.
I try to avoid it. The government's always listening.
Styles, where do you live?
Here and there. I got
You
a little.
homeless?
No, not really. I get a A buddy's place that I crash on the couch.
What's your buddy's name?
Jake?
From State Farm?
What are you wearing, Jake? Ooh.
All right, Styles. Look, if I need anything else, we'll be in touch. But I want you to keep something in mind. If you're keeping anything from me, you're likely keeping things from your favorite dancer. She could be the next victim. So I want you to keep in mind. We need to find out whoever did this.
That's why I'm talking to you now, officer. That's why I'm talking to you now.
Just making sure you're not leaving anything out. Do I feel like he's being honest with me so far?
He's like, I will kill you.
He's a bit. The guy seems a bit sketchy, but he seems earnest.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna head inside at this point. Like you're free to go. Go ahead. All right, where am I at here? So I'm walking in. Let's say, what a fine establishment here.
Hey, yo, girl.
And you see the same thing that Fenna saw.
I'm gonna kind of step closer to the stage. Kind of where. Let's see. Oh, there's the stage. It's right there. So I'll put myself here. Kind of where I think Styles might have been standing. And from there, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna just kind of look towards the scene itself, and then I guess it looks like the blast kind of came from, like if I'm looking at this picture straight away, it looks like it came from the right, but going towards the left if the mirror is broken. Do I see anything on the ground immediately in the area, kind of where Styles is might have been standing, anything like that might have not been processed or missed?
What's in the picture is what you see. This is a crime scene photo.
Can you throw it up on the or share to
Yeah, hold on.
peeps so I can get a quick look at it?
How's that?
Okay. Good. The two items just to the right of the chair, do we know what those are? Is that written down anywhere?
They're bottles. Empty drinking containers.
Okay. Is Taffy still there?
Yep, still standing there, watching you kind of pensively.
Laffy Taffy.
I'll walk up to him. Do I know him? Seen him before? Have we had interactions?
No. I mean, you know of this. You know of the snake pit. You know that he's the owner, but you've never really interacted, no.
So I kind of walk up and introduce myself. Taffy Lewis.
That's me.
I'm Inspector Novak. You've already talked to my partner, Fenna.
I did.
You mind telling me? You were here, right? You saw everything.
I
Saw
did.
what went on? Okay. Where were you standing?
I was standing over by the bar. I spoke briefly with your colleague. The brawl broke out. So I walked over to try to intercede. Give me an insight roll.
He said,
Can I push that? I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
took some stress there.
The weight of the job's getting to you.
It is.
Taffy says, "Look, I've told your
pig
colleagues
owners,
this, all this. I told your partner all this. I really don't know what else you want from me, Inspector.
What were you talking to Sandor about?
Just welcoming him, and we're hoping he had a good night. I don't know, pleasantries."
So you knew him?
No, I mean I told you. I told your partner that they smelled like cops. I've always felt it's good to keep on the right side of you and your like.
So you just went up and said hi to him because he was cops. You didn't say hi to him because you knew him.
Correct.
So you'd never seen him before?
No.
Where were you when the shots happened?
Well, the fight broke out. Hold on a sec. And so I was pushing my way through the crowd. That Gel, he was throwing things up on stage, or his buddies were throwing things up on stage, and that tall, pale guy you were talking to out front started a fight with him.
So the guy I was just talking to started the fight with Giles?
Yeah, that's right. What, he didn't tell you that?
I didn't say that. I'm just trying to confirm what I'm hearing from you. So what they fight about? The fact that he was throwing bottles at his girl?
Apparently. And then the shot rang out.
And then the shot rang out. So was my witness was he right next to the victim when it happened?
No.
No, he was where was he?
He was probably right where I'm standing now. And Gel was probably standing where you're standing now.
How often you get Gel in here?
Not very often. Like I said to your partner, I think he just came in to start trouble. He knew that Iris was here, and he came to make things difficult for her, poor girl.
Taffy, you said to my partner, you gave the footage to the officers, correct?
That's right.
But I think it's safe to say that you have your own copy, don't you?
No, they confiscated it.
They took all of it. They took all your equipment too.
Well, not the equipment. Look, I don't have anything inside. Okay, the best I can offer. Well, give me a. I tell you what, detective. Give me an empathy roll, and I'll see what I can give you.
Give me an empathy roll.
He said, "Give me an empathy roll. Roll this dice I have in my pocket right here. We'll see if I can help you out."
Let's see. Roll. It's not going.
What?
It is not rolling. D8.
Well, you clicked on empathy, right?
Yeah, and it brings it up, but when I click on roll, it won't roll.
What's it doing?
It looks like it's missing a dice.
Oh, it's probably doing that thing.
Oh no, that's my base.
I was going to say, remember Forlath the other day when I was talking about, like, whenever you click the strength roll, like
it. Why is it doing that? We don't. Huh?
I can roll a D8. You can just roll a D8.
Yeah, roll the D8. I could give you footage from the outside. They didn't take that.
Didn't take that? Yeah. Why don't we go take a look at that, huh?
And he takes you back to it. I'm gonna find it. It's right here. Where the... What are you up to, Fina? Well, I'm looking for this.
About 5'4" on a good day. What about you? So yeah, I would be just wrapping up the conversation with Iris. I specifically want to ask her about the tall, pale man.
What do you want to ask her?
has she seen him before?
No.
Oh yeah, she stated that earlier, did she? Uh, did did you hear anything prior to the fight breaking out? Were you just dancing? Was there anything you picked up? Obviously, probably the music was loud and all that, but
I don't really have anything else for you, officer.
I understand. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry to make you relive it and recant it. If you have anything else to tell me or anything you want to let me know about, this is where I can be reached, and I would give her like my, some sort of my phone number, like my credentials or whatever, a way to reach me essentially.
Thank you, officer.
And then I would kind of shut the door, and I would come back out here and greet partner and Taffy.
Who aren't actually there. They're back in the office behind the counter.
Right. I would have heard them, I guess, walking down the hallway, and I would have just kind of followed their voice to whatever predetermined location.
Okay. This is the photo he brings up. Inspector Novak.
It's Pac-Man here trying to follow you. So this is the footage you said?
It's a photo of outside.
I can't see it if you popped a hand out up.
Oh, okay. I'll pop the hand up.
Yeah.
But you guys can't
to,
wait.
You probably just have to click like show to players.
How about now? Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now. Ooh.
Okay, one second.
Let's see. Can't really see much.
And this is the only.
This is the out. Yeah, this is the entrance to the snake pit here.
Yeah, right after the shot, when everyone panicked and ran out.
Okay.
Kathy, do you recognize anybody that was in the club in this picture?
Who was that question for, sir?
I said Taffy. Taffy, did you recognize anybody that was in the club in this picture?
I mean, yeah, that was basically everybody running out at the time.
It looks like a lot of people are just hanging out for a shot to have been heard.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's running.
I was about to say, this does not scream panic after an incident.
Somebody give me an insight. Somebody give me an insight roll.
Can we do a team effort here?
Boogity boogity.
All right. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Who rolled that?
Fina? He just found out who the killer is.
Yeah.
Fina.
Go ahead and solve this murder. Fuck this shit. We're going to the next case. We got shit to do.
It occurs to you.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
It occurs to you. You know what? I bet if I took this in and ran this through the Esper wall, it could blow up this image and give us a better look at who all these people are.
You know, if I took this to the Esper wall, I could blow this image up bigger than shit and solve it. I think to myself. This ain't my first rodeo, I think, as I'm on my way to my second rodeo. You know? So yeah, I would want to do that for sure. The next available chance that we get.
Okay. Anything else you got?
What, you talking to me?
Yeah, boss.
You gonna let me open the doors?
Yeah. The sooner you finish answering my questions, the sooner you can open your doors.
What else do you want me to tell you?
I don't know. You got any problems with your licenses? I mean, that might delay you getting, opened up a little more.
Oh, come on now. Don't. Why would you do me like that, Inspector? Look, I did you a solid. I gave you this photo footage. The outside camera footage. The photo, which is also footage. You know what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Why did it take you this long to cough up this footage?
It didn't occur to me. Look, I'm doing you guys a favor, right? This is me being a solid citizen. How about a little, quid pro quo?
I don't
I
speak
rub your back by
Italian.
letting you reopen your business.
Come on, this has got to be worth something.
Okay, all right. Anybody else you recognize that night that was in the fight with Giles' group?
Yeah, just that tall guy you were talking to.
The one outside.
Yeah.
And you've never seen him before.
Oh, I see him all the time.
Is he,
He's a regular.
yeah, so who's he comes for who, Iris? He's always here for Iris?
He seems to be a fan, yeah.
You ever see him leave together?
No.
She ever mention him?
No.
He ever cause any other problems with anybody else in the crowds?
No. Shell is your troublemaker.
Okay. I don't have anything else right now for Taffy, Fenna.
Yeah, I don't either.
I was gonna go speak to Iris real quick, even though you already did.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I would obviously let you know that if you wanted to, Iris is located in that room. That way you, in game, is reasoning as to why you go questioning her. And I would also let you know that I have some information for you once we're in private. Like I would whisper that to you.
Okay. I'd nod and I'd take my happy ass. Where are we at here? Oh,
Where's old Goo Goo Doll's hat?
Oh, Goo Goo Dolls. Activate the screen for me there, boss. Boss Hog.
He said, put me back in the snake pit, Boss Hog.
Right.
I love it.
Let's see. Go back and
yeah, I would just be kind of looking around, or actually I'd probably I'd be kind of hanging out just outside the door here, listening in on this conversation, but I wouldn't make my presence known, like that I brought my detective. I would just kind of be hanging out.
I'd knock. Is the door shut?
No.
Okay. I'd lightly knock on it, and I'd look in where Iris is, and I would say, I would say, I'm Inspector Novak. Are you Iris?
Yes.
I know you just spoke with my my partner. I have a few follow-up questions for you, and then you can go about your evening.
Could
Get
we
out
have
of
your
here.
could we have your partner in here while you question me?
And I'd yell out the door, Fenna.
Yeah, and I would show up and obviously step inside the room.
She seems to visibly relax considerably when you step into the room.
Iris, I brought my partner to ask you a few questions as well. Obviously, you know that you're safe here. There's nothing. You're not being held to anything. We really want to figure out what happened, and want to get you back to a normal life as quick as possible. So I thank you for allowing us to even be in here in the first place. And at any point in time, you can say leave, and we will leave. You have that right. And then I shut up.
Thank you, officer.
While he's saying that, I kind of whip out one of my
Whoa!
smokes.
Oh,
One of my
Excuse me while I
smokes.
whip this out.
she's
I whip out
she's been
one of my
chain smoking.
smokes.
She's been chain smoking this whole time.
Okay, so I was gonna ask her if she minded, but looking like she's chain smoking, then I would offer one to her and then to Fenna.
She takes it.
Yeah, I would take it, just not necessarily because it's something that I do, but just another comfortability thing for Iris.
Okay, well, I light up and take a drag real quick, and looking at her, and I say, "So you were up on the stage when this whole fight broke out, huh?"
That's right.
And did you see what started the fight? See who started the fight?
Well, Joe throwing bottles at my head is what started the fight.
So who? So somebody started fighting with Gel. Then is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Who was it? What did he look like?
Tall, kind of pale,
Dark, handsome.
like you.
Do you,
No.
do you
Looks
You
like
rec-
Pierce Brosnan, but is shorter, fatter, and his face looks different.
do you recognize him?
Maybe.
Do what does she? How does she look when she says that?
She doesn't make eye contact.
Iris,
Ooh.
you wanna try again? I know you're not telling me the truth. I know you know who that is.
She looks at you, Fenna, and then looks back over. I've told you everything I know.
I know you know Styles, Iris.
Give me a manipulation roll.
Can I also use that dice from?
Yes, and you can use that dice.
Alpha. Let's see.
If I
So
can,
do
if I
Go
can
ahead.
be, if I can, kind of pop in and be like, it's imperative that you tell us the truth, to give him some sort of like an advantage on this roll, I guess. Since she seems to like me so much, I kind of want to keep her as comfortable as possible.
Duly noted. Go ahead, Novak.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just say go ahead.
So when I go to add a dice here in the manipulation, is it A, B, C, or D? Since
Yeah.
we're going with,
Yeah.
I wouldn't assume it's going to be A.
Well,
Settle.
you're not the. Fenna is the doxy. That's actually more her strong suit, right, Fenna? Wait, let me see. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, manipulation's more your thing, buddy. But
Like I said, like if I can do, if I can give advantage or possibly if I can roll it as well. I mean, that's up to you.
I'll let you bump it up to a C,
Okay.
Novak.
Okay. See, it is. And it's not letting me roll.
I get it.
Yeah. What the shit? The shit fuck.
Indeed. Really?
That's weird.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's
Manipulation?
grayed out, yeah. Let me take a dice off real quick and just see real quick. So that's fine. So there's your manipulation. I'll just roll a C as a D8, right?
Yep.
All right.
I mean, that was a pass anyway. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, it was Styles.
So how do you know Styles?
I just know Styles. Okay,
It's not
he's a friendly guy. All right, he helps the replicants out. Okay. He comes here a lot, and he looks after me and the other N9s.
Yeah. Does he look at after you a little more specifically?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
You two dating?
No,
You have a fling?
no.
You ever taken you home at night?
I'm done talking to you, Inspector.
Just trying to find out.
would-
Sorry.
I
go
would
ahead.
I would look at Novak and just kind of like wave him off like with a head nod. I'm gonna try to prod her myself.
I'll visibly walk out. Not say anything.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll. Manipulation. What the hell is that?
Damn, man. Holy shit.
She says,
These RPGs go out a whole lot better when you start fudging these rolls. Works a whole lot better when you start fucking with the DM. No. I don't know what's going on tonight, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, no doubt. And sorry, by the way, I just saw it. Wolf gave a bonus dice too, so if you want to mark that down.
He said, "For whomever the fook needed." I don't know who the fook are, but needed.
It's actually one of the shops down the street.
Oh, fook noodle shop where I picked you up.
And I haven't forgotten the equipment drop. Don't worry. She says, "Officer, I've told you everything. Okay, yes, Styles started the fight. Okay, but he didn't kill anybody. He didn't have a gun in his hand. He wasn't where the gun blast went off. I wasn't there. I know, but I know that he wasn't over. I just know it. It wasn't him. He helps us. He's friendly. He's never caused any trouble. He started the fight, but only because Gel was throwing stuff and threatening me. And who knows what would have happened if he hadn't stepped in."
So, you ran off stage before the gunshot happened, but you're also taking up for Styles. Which one is it?
You don't understand.
That's why I'm here. Help me understand, Iris. I'm here for you, and I don't think Styles is a bad guy. I really don't. I need to know the information. I need to know the facts. I'm trying to help you, and I'm trying to help Styles.
He didn't kill anybody.
Did he have a gun?
No. As far as I know.
Did you see him before the show?
He stopped by and said hi. Stepped by my room.
What kind of mood was he in? Had he been drinking?
No. I don't think he even drinks. He was friendly, like he always is.
He was just taking up for you then?
Yes. I think so. It's what he does.
Don't worry. We'll make sure. If this was clear-cut self-defense or defense of someone that you care about, then we'll clear his name. I just need all the information.
That's all the information I have.
That's all you know? I thank you for your time, and as always, if you need something or somebody, you're free to call me.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you, Iris. You have a good night.
Thanks to Ace Smalls for the
again, I was actually gonna hit that up. Thanks Ace Smalls for the sub at tier 1. That's cool.
Excellent.
So where are we going, Fenna?
So as we're walking out, I make sure that we're kind of clear, and as we're walking out, I would walk you to the mirror, and I would point to that hole in the wall, and then as soon as I point to the hole in the wall, I would open up that napkin or whatever that I have and show you the bullet.
Okay, and I would stand on purpose that, as she's kind of pointing at it, I'd stand in front of her. So my back is covering anything that she's doing from the front.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would look and say, I think we need to go see Coco.
Okay. Good find. Solid find.
And also, I don't know who this Styles is, but he's a very interesting individual, seems like, because I wouldn't know that the guy outside, obviously his name was Styles. I wouldn't know that whole conversation essentially that you had.
Yeah, so I would update I would update Fenna on Styles being the gentleman that we stopped right in the beginning. And I would let her know that he said he saw Sandor talking with Taffy over there. Then a bottle hit the mirror, thrown by Giles and his crew. But he didn't see the shot. he saw Iris go into the dressing room. And he's staying with a buddy named Jake.
From State Farm.
Yes.
Yeah, this Styles guy is he's got a lot more information than I think he let on.
Yeah, I believe so too. He also obviously has a thing for Iris. And maybe more is going on than either of them are leading us on to believe.
I would absolutely like to know what she meant when she said that he looks after replicants. That seems like a very detailed statement.
Yeah.
But for now, let's see if we can get maybe some prints or something, or some sort of something off of this bullet at the crime lab.
Okay. So then you want to go to the crime lab first, or do we want to...
Or you want to circle back around and try to see what we figure out at mainframe, or see if they pull their stuff
I'm sure,
yet?
You know, and I'd let her know too. Look, just to let you know, I ignored a call from Quell. Clearly, this manager has no patience.
Oh, so you want to swing by Wallace Corp?
Yeah, I think we could
Or
smoke up her ass and get her off our heels for a little bit, because she's interrupting our investigations.
Would it be smarter to drop the bullet off at crime lab, let him be working on that, and then go to Wallace Corp? Or we're not trying to delay Wallace Corp anymore?
So it would take a whole nother shift for us to drop it off, and then...
That's fair. Yeah, you're right.
Is that what you're... And well, I'm also kind of confirming with the deputy here. Is that how that would work?
That is how that would work.
Okay. I would just say, Fenna, just keep that to yourself. Don't even tell anybody we have that.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
For now.
Yep. And then we're looking at probably it's evening at this point, right? If we go to Wallace Corp, right, Deputy?
That is correct. You will be entering into the evening shift.
Okay. Do we want to visit Wallace Corp at the evening, or do we want to first thing in the morning, Wallace Corp?
I suppose I could call old Quell and see if she's still there. So I would do a redial on my what's it called, a Kia?
Mm-hmm.
Kia. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe we could end up evening shift just by going back to mainframe and trying to pluck all that information from the cameras, and then first thing in the morning hit up Quill or whatever the name is, and with the information that we have from being on scene and surveillance.
That's a good idea. So I'd try Quell real quick to see if she'd answer.
Wallace Corp, front desk.
Hello, this is Inspector Novak. Is Quell in?
One moment, please.
Thank you for calling Initech.
Would you like to know more?
This is Quell.
Quell. That's Inspector Novak. I missed your call.
Did you?
I did. As I told you, we're in the middle of an investigation, so.
And that's exactly why we should speak, Inspector.
Well, that's the reason for my call. Is to see if you were still there, and
I am, and you're on your way over now, I take it?
That is correct.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when you get here. Please be prompt.
I'd hang up. All right, so I guess we're going to see old sophisticated sci-fi Martha.
I was about to say, are there any sex shops along the way? Because we need to get this bitch a bad dragon.
All right, so you're entering into your third shift of day one.
Okay,
so
and
again,
we can.
This will be the evening shift. If you do another shift, that's up to you guys, but you'll take a point of stress.
Okay. And question: since I hit one of my smokes, and I think it's only per round or per scene, does that give me recall some of my stress? I think.
I don't know. Let's see it. Where is it?
Check. Let me go to
smokes. They kill you in the end, but once per shift, you can light them up to heal a point of stress. Absolutely.
All right. So do I just click on the resolve and?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. Camels. Everybody smokes, Wolf.
So you're heading to Wallace Corp?
2037.
We hitting that.
Yes.
We hitting that vape. It's 2037. We hitting that vape these days.
Yeah, we'll go to Wallace Corp. Are we greeted with a red carpet and the whole affair of the band?
You come in through the front door into a lobby area, and you're escorted straight up to her executive office, top floor. You're brought into a long, dark room, just like in the photo here. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Dude,
And-
is this Tyrell's old office?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
It does.
And that's Quell sitting at the other end. How's that ambient music? Is that too loud? Is that
No,
No, that's good. Yeah, and we can adjust it too, so it's all right.
Yeah, we can actually adjust music to our own liking, so it's fine.
And we got a pack of smokes ammo dump from Wolf, and then he gave a bonus dice for whoever the non-smoker is, which
Me.
I don't know if
Jeez,
any of those
another
exist
bonus
in
die.
the,
Okay.
in the verse.
Yeah, so we got an equipment drop, an ammo dump, and 2 bonus dice. Or no, you used the bonus die, didn't you?
Yeah, so it's a second
So you-
equipment drop, or sorry, 1 equipment drop.
Yeah, you got 1 equipment drop and 2 bonus dice left over. Right?
No, equipment drop, pack of smokes, bonus die.
Yeah, but Turk dropped you a
I think he used that while ago, didn't he? Didn't
No,
you use
yeah,
the
I
bonus
already
dice while
used.
ago?
I used Turg's roll. Yep.
Yeah. So we got the bonus die for JW as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Understood.
Quell, it's good to see you. Who's running hell? If you're here.
Hold on, let me jump ahead. Where the hell is it? I mean, I like this, the little adventure booklet, but I've been paging back and through quite a bit, and the cover's already coming away. Which
is
isn't
it like a choose your. Oh yeah! Wow.
which isn't great. I mean, it's brand spanking new out of the kit. Again, I admit to heavy usage, but
Made
Not-
it as good as they made it Nexus 6.
not as the book is great. I mean, but I haven't really delved into the book too much. Here we go. Wallace Corp. While still under construction, the Wallace Corp Corporation headquarters towers over the sprawling cityscape, leaving no doubt about who wields the ultimate power in Los Angeles in 2037. The massive buildings are near impregnable, well, without an invitation, which at the start of the investigation, the player characters have. You've landed your spinner in a huge internal garage. You descend into the cavernous and eerily empty interior, constantly cast in a pale golden light and shadows of water. You're at the front desk, and you're received by the hairless file clerk who led you into Quell's amphitheater, a store and immaculately decorated office, where a Wallace Corporation's VP of Public Relations receive you. So Quell, here, let me give you her mug shot, as they call it.
She looked like Cruella DeVille.
Where is she? Here she
She
is.
got her hair up in curlers. She wearing a moo-moo. Look like that bitch Martha.
Oh, come on. I think she's very unattractive. Unattractive. Listen to me, the Freudian slip. Attractive businesswoman.
Yeah, she kind of looks like a bitch.
Oh, wonder if we should do the VK test on her.
She thanks you for showing up, for coming in. Not
You
that
just
you
say she dikes me?
not that you had much of a choice. And she explains just how critical the handling of this case is to the Wallace Corporation. The Nexus, gentlemen and lady, my apologies. The Nexus 9 launch was just over a year ago, and the public is still getting used to replicants being amongst them again. The survival of society as we know it depends on a smooth integration of the Nexus 9. So, Tell me, what have you found out so far?
Where do you want to start?
Let me remind you that Deputy Chief Holden has pledged full disclosure and cooperation with Wallace Corporation during this investigation. I expect no less. The consequences of non-cooperation would be unfortunate.
Okay, well, look, we know that there was some supremacists on scene when one of the dancers was up on stage, obviously a replicant, and during that a fight broke out, and subsequently right after that fight, our man Sandor was shot. Nobody seems to have seen anything, and right now things seem to point to the supremacist group and their leader Giles. What's his last name?
Schuyler.
Schuyler. Thank you.
Jail.
And that's it? That's all you have thus far?
Yeah. But like I said, these investigations take time. We don't have the answers right away. Sometimes we got to work against people that don't want to give us those answers. I'm sure you can understand that.
Yes,
Believe me,
I most certainly can, Inspector Novak.
we are trying to get this done in a timely manner so that you can go about your business and we can go about ours. Sometimes these take time.
She turns to Fenna. FN9 model, aren't you, Detective?
I am.
You're an amazing piece, an amazing construction. One of my favorite models.
I take that as a compliment.
What are your views on the investigation thus far, Fenna?
Well, seems to me that there's a lot of people who don't know a whole lot. But even though I feel like they know more than they're letting on, we've been very nice thus far. But I think there's going to be a shift where it's going to take a little bit more of a hardened investigative work. I'm done being nice, to put it blatantly.
And have you located the missing N9?
We have not.
Do you have any leads?
We let's see, what do we know about Leah? We have no leads at this time. But rest assured, we are. That is top of the priority list.
Very good. Well, Inspector, Detective, thank you for stopping by. I expect you to keep me advised of any and all progress you make. I cannot stress enough. Time is of the essence. She turns back towards you, Novak. You say these things take time. Let me stress.
Sometimes they do.
Let me stress. Time is not on your side, Inspector Novak. That'll be all. And she
was that a threat?
And she looks away.
Oh.
I'm sure you can show yourselves out.
Kind of look at Fenna. Shrug my shoulders, and I just start walking out. I don't say anything else.
I would kind of, looking at Quill, just kind of give almost like a slight curtsying head nod and about face. Walk out.
What do you guys do next?
I think we need to make our stop at the tower before we do a rest. Do ourselves to sleep.
Yep.
Okay, so you head back to the tower?
Yeah.
Yep.
Strange enough, that office had a scent of a trailer in lot 4. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, smelt of white rain and curlers and vinegar for sure.
So, what do you guys do?
We were gonna hit up that photo, right? We were gonna deposit that information.
Yeah. So
Okay, so you had
so
to be
at the
Esper
yeah
wall?
yeah at the
Yeah.
mainframe we were gonna blow up the outside photo, and I also want to look up Jail Shiler. I want to see if there's anything in regards to him in the mainframe.
Okay. Which do you want first?
Wait, does one of them take time? Is that a thing? We gotta like put in the request or whatever.
You already put in the request, so you
Yeah.
now have a slot open.
Okay. Yeah, we'll blow up the photo, and then we'll do the Jail Shiler.
Okay.
Oh, we got a plate here.
Hmm.
Does it say 4R4?
Yep. 4 Romeo 4.
Looks like a standard taxi, right? From what
It
we
is.
can tell.
Yeah, it looks
Deputy?
like standard.
Both of you give me an insight roll.
Oh.
Inside out.
Oh, upside, inside out. Living
Man,
La Vida Loca.
Nothing gets past you there, robot.
Telling you, I'm on it.
Fina. That's Leah.
That's Leah. Can I see anything about Leah other than just I recognize it enough to know that it's her?
She looks distressed.
Novak, that's Leah.
Son of a bitch. So I write down that 4R4 number. I wanted to do a query on that.
Yeah, can we do some sort of a query on that specific taxi unit,
Yes, you can.
where it went?
That is a Metro cab.
Okay.
Their offices are located dingy old building in Sector 5.
Sector 5. Are we in Sector 5? No, we're in Sector 1 right now, aren't we? Or are we in Sector 5 right now?
You're in Sector 1.
Yeah. So we noticed it's Leah. We notice Metro Cab. We know the specific Metro Cab unit number. Anything else glaringly obvious? It looks like she's holding something. Is she holding something, or is that just the way the camera looks? Can't tell. Hmm. Let's see. It's probably nighttime by now, right? It's night shift by now.
Yep, and you're both -1 stress. Or +1 stress, sorry, as the case may be.
Yeah. Do
Please
I have
add
to
it.
notate on my sheet, or
Yeah, please do.
where do we do that? Does it have a spot for stress? If not, I can just kind of tack it on somewhere. I see humanity points. I don't have. Do I have any specialties or anything? Like for mods? Because I
No,
don't
you
have
have-
anything in
no,
mods or augments.
No, you do not.
Okay. Just want to make sure that was not a issue. Yeah, I'll kind of make a notation somewhere.
Yeah, and I'll figure out where that's supposed to be. Where that's supposed to be entered.
So I think now that we know that information.
I was over here talking and I was muted. Sorry.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, GM, I'm also what's considered married to the job, so I can go 4 shifts without downtime before suffering stress
Okay.
instead of the 3.
Duly noted.
Okay. Did you hear anything I said about the bag, about the taxi, anything like that?
No.
No, we didn't hear any of that.
Son of a nutcracker. I was just confirming what you were saying. It looks like she's carrying a bag or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Was it looked like she was carrying something? And he said, "We don't know. We don't see it."
So we'll need to reach out to the taxi cab to find out its route around that time and see where it goes. See if it can give us any information with that plate.
Yeah, I think at this point it would be a good idea for us to separate, tackle 2 locations at once.
Well, you can still do the mainframe
so-
as part of this action. As part of this shift.
Yeah, now we can look up Jill. I want to look up Jill Schuyler before we leave here, but I think we can cover more ground if one of us goes and investigates the Metro cab station, and then
you want to take your toy over to Coco?
Yeah, I was about to say I can go to IRT and I can follow that up.
Look at that ugly mug.
Look at that.
He probably got denied by Martha, so he's mad.
That's a good looking son bitch right there.
So this here's Gile.
Yep. Gile or Gel or yeah, this is him. You know, all his glory.
His name.
GELLESCHYLAR.
Well, me and Andy are both fucked up then.
Okay. Is there any record on him? What does the mainframe tell us? Other than he's fucking ugly.
Yeah, other than the fact that he looks like he's got liver spots for days, and that some bitch looks like he'd be on a registry somewhere.
He looks like what's his face? Jeez, who was that guy you?
Judge Wolf, yeah, that's what I thought too.
Wow, you said it, not me. What the fuck? Hold on, I'm looking for it. Where can I find it? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Yeah, doesn't appear to be a lot on him. I mean, other than what you already know, that he's the publisher of a right-wing anti-replicant rag. He used questionable reporting techniques. Anything he digs up ends up in the paper, in his paper.
So just a great generalized piece of shit then.
Yep. Hold on a second.
Okay.
So to give you back to the Metro cab, you got the number of the Metro cab. Hand up J. What is this? Hand up J. Yeah. No, you already got that.
Yep.
So he doesn't have like any sort of like outstanding charges, anything like that.
Oh, there's been plenty of complaints and a couple of lawsuits, but nothing that's stuck.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't look like he's got. So he has no crimes against him. You're saying nothing's stuck.
Nothing is stuck. Plenty of attempts, but yeah.
and there's no information showing him maybe like at other locations where something like this may have happened or assaults on replicants occurred when he was there.
Give me an insight roll.
Both of us or just him?
Just you.
Ooh, never mind.
There are suspicions. There are suspicions that he might be an agitator for extremist group, but again, nothing's been proven.
Does it have a local address or local address for his
Magazine office?
his publisher group?
Yeah, or his
whatever the fuck
newspaper,
they're called?
whatever it is. Just
Yeah.
yes. You write
Toilet paper.
You write that down.
Okay.
His shit paper group. So does he has okay, so we can track him down if need to.
Yeah. Maybe you should recommend the doctor look at those liver spots on his face too.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Are you, since you already took that stress, are you just gonna go straight over to the crime lab then?
Yeah, since I already banked the stress, I'm just gonna head over that way and I'll go see Coco.
Okay.
And then after that, I'd probably retire for the evening or some sort, get that rest in, start first thing in the morning.
Okay, well, you already got the stress because it's past midnight.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep. So,
So if you go see Coco, that's going to be another stress.
it's gonna be early morning. Yep. Yeah. So I'll add the second stress. Go see Coco. So I'm up to 2 now.
Okay, so you guys are just rolling over to the next morning?
Yep. We're
Yeah.
gonna be burning the midnight oil.
Okay, morning shift of the second day.
Are you going to see? You going to check out the taxi, the Metro cab place?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Metro cab up.
Gotcha.
Okay, then Fenna, you head over to talk to, or you head down to talk to Coco and Biscuits. And Novak, you climb in a cab, because it's Fenna's spinner. And they've got a little display in the back,
Okay.
and this is what pops up.
Why is this coming? Well, I don't want to see it.
No, Daddy.
Kill, massacre on the Metro. Oh, of course.
And your Kia starts buzzing, and you can see that it's holding. And I think,
it's holding.
yeah, and I think that this is a good place to stop.
Okay.
This is right here. What do you think? You guys okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
We got a lot accomplished, I think.
Yeah, I think we're making good time.
It's day 2, morning of day 2. So what do you guys think?
This is great.
I like it, man. Like I
Yeah.
like this system. This is cool.
I'm enjoying the detective gig here.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
like
the
it.
fact that it's laid out and there's like concrete consequences to all the actions you guys are taking. And there's stuff happening in the background as the clock ticks, and it's impacted by what you do or don't do. I love that. I think that's great. So there is no you're just standing around doing nothing. There's none of that. There's stuff constantly happening.
Yeah, I like all these like handouts. I like the
Yeah.
look at the photo and see if you can pick something out kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, I thought that was really
it's not
clever.
it's not all like you see this or you immediately notice that. It's well, what do if you look at that taxi cab and you say it's 4R4, did you pick up on that? Because you should have,
Yeah,
I don't know. I like how it's not just all cut and dry. It's it feels like real investigative work. I'm having a good time with it so far.
Makes it immersed. Makes it more realistic to me. Yeah,
well,
I like it too.
And I appreciate your patience as I.
You're doing a hell of a job GMing it too.
Oh, thanks, guys. I mean, this is anybody who's watching. This is the first time I've run a game in years. Just let's just leave it at that.
Has nothing to do with gray in his beard. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. He said last time I run a game, Nixon was in the office.
But yeah, no, this is good. And I will be much better versed in the rules by the next time we play. Definitely. I got to be honest. I was focusing on the scenario and making sure that there was a lot of eye candy because I've added a bit. A lot of visual.
No, I think it helps, and we can all look up the rules together because we're all learning anyways. So
right, it's just like a new system.
I'll take how you're handling it now, versus knowing all the rules and not having the immersion to it. So I think it's great how you're doing it.
Yeah, we can fumble through all the rulings together.
Yeah,
cool,
for sure.
All right, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I hope our viewers enjoyed it, and be sure to check back with us. We'll let you know when the next episode is.
Stay tuned.
Stuff's just about to kick off. Novak's about to get his ass rammed by the deputy chief, so this should be good.
There might be a bad connection. I don't know.
Yeah. He said you're gonna have to be holding these nuts.
Would you like to do a final thoughts from Fenna and Novak?
Yeah, sure. What do you guys got? Give me something.
Fenna, go ahead.
So Fenna is, Fenna thought that like teaming up with Novak was going to be a pain in the ass. Fenna thought that like, teaming up with this hardened, detective, kind of an asshole, it was going to be fighting, but it seems like, we fell in line together. It seems like we mesh well. No frills, no bullshit. Let's cut to the chase. Let's, get what we can get done here. Let's move to the next thing. And it's really cut and dry. And Fenna's really kind of, she hasn't really felt like this since she was with Rada, which is her first partner in the Rep Detect unit. Rada taught her a lot of the ways of the street, and she really admires Rada, and for the first time in a long time, she's kind of feeling like there's a connection right off the get-go, and she's really interested to kind of figure this case out, and she feels like that she's not having to pull weight for the first time. She feels like she's in a solid team, solid duo.
Cool. Novak?
Novak, he was obviously suspicious at first due to his past. He was there when the blackout occurred and when some attacks to Tyrell's office from some rebel reps was like. So he was skeptical at first. One, because they're replicants, but due to their already famed reputation in their first year of being out, coupled with the fact that Fenna's pretty smart. It seems like he would prefer to have her as a partner than a bunch of these snot-nosed young bucks that are just new into the unit. And I think really what brings it all together for him is he knows that both himself and Fenna are only just a screw up away from a bullet.
Excellent. Wow. Character growth as well. I like it. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone. You have a good night. We're going to the
Thank you,
closing
everybody.
credits.
Thanks for the drops and everything and the subs. A Smalls, thank you.
Yep. A Small special thank you for the sub.
Yep. Turg for the drop. Judge Wolf for the several drops. Alpha for the drops. You guys rock. That'll help us out.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to
Thank
you
you.
later.